It's your boy Laggin24 coming at you with the top 5 things I liked about EXO Zombies. So now that EXO Zombies is come and gone, I think it's time and it's appropriate to do a top 5 based on all of the maps that we have gotten from EXO Zombies and the features within them. So I'm going to do a top 5 things that I like about EXO Zombies. Coming in at number 5 is the playable character Oz. Now Oz is a former member of the Sentinel Task Force who was one of the first people to become infected when the bomb went off in New Baghdad. It was at that point then that Atlas kidnapped Oz and began experimenting on him and brainwashing him. Now Oz was pretty special because he was able to retain his human form, whereas the other patients were not. Now the brainwashing wasn't a complete success because Oz was able to retain some of his older memories, such as his hatred for Atlas. I think Oz is one of the best characters for a couple of reasons. One, his playable quotes are great, but probably more importantly than that, the entire story of EXO Zombies kind of is centered on Oz. It rotates around the character Oz, so he is a vital cog in this EXO Zombie machine, and that's why he came in at number 5. Let's move on to number 4. So at the number 4 spot, I decided to put in all of the zombies from EXO Zombies. This is one of the things that I liked about EXO Zombies. So you got your regular zombies, those guys just kind of moan and groan and walk around, not a huge threat. But then you got your EXO Zombies, the guys who are physically wearing an exosuit. They can like boost jump at you, they can boost dash at you, they can dodge. They're a little more tricky to deal with. Then we get the acid dripper who leaves a toxic acid puddle as he walks, and if you step in that, you're going to accrue damage. We got the spike zombie, who when you shoot him, he releases a spike at you, causing you damage. So you've got to kill him kind of quick. We've also got the zombie dogs, which is a cool little boss round, and sometimes they mix in with regular rounds. You got your EMZs. Now this one, I know we all hate the EMZs. However, I think the EMZs were completely necessary, given the fact that we have EXO zombie suits on and we can just jump out of any bad situation we get ourselves in. So the EMZs prevent us sometimes from getting out of a sticky jam. So I think they're necessary, but yes, we don't really like them that much. We've got the infected zombies who, when they touch you, you become infected, forcing you to go to a decontamination pad. It kind of changes up how you play the game from time to time when these guys come out. You got the exploding zombies that are really cool. They're green, and when they blow up other zombies around them. I find them more helpful than hurtful. You got the teleporter zombie, which can be annoying because you're shooting at him and then poof, he's gone. Then poof, he's right in front of your face. And you got the Goliath zombie, which is kind of a cool boss round in a couple of different maps. So that's number 4. Let's move on to number 3. Coming in that number 3 spot is going to be the LZ-52 Limbo. This is your special weapon from the map Carrier. I thought it was a really good one. I think it's the best one that they gave us. So what it does is shoots a little ball out of the barrel of the gun. Then that ball will then send a laser horizontally across the room and forward. So anything in its path will get cut in half. It's actually a one-shot kill up until round 12 when not upgraded. After that, it makes crawlers, so you need to upgrade this thing starting at round 12 for it to still be effective. But a very cool weapon, and in my opinion, the best one that they gave us in all of EXO Zombies. It deserved to be on the list. That was number 3. Let's move on to number 2. Coming in at number 2, he makes a return. It's Oz again. The boss fight on Descent with Oz. So this is a 2-tier boss fight, unlike anything we've seen in any zombies brought to us by Call of Duty. So, unlike your typical Brutus boss fight where he comes out and you just shoot him and he goes away until the next time he comes up, same with George Romero, same with all boss fights up until this point, you've got an Oz boss fight that you have to use strategies on. So the first tier, he's at these 4 control stations and you must destroy the control stations in order to get to the second tier. Now the whole time you're trying to destroy the 4 stations, he is sending out zombies and he's using traps like a sentry gun or a turret gun in the ceiling. It's very fun. I think it's great. Now the second tier, you're fighting Oz the mutant zombie, where he infects you and you have to inflict a certain amount of damage on him to go away. So again, you have to use strategies for that. The decontamination pad, you have to wait for his defenses to be down before you can even shoot at him. So strategies to kill a boss zombie is the first time we've seen this in Call of Duty, I believe. So that would be number 2. Let's move on to number 1. And the number 1 thing I liked about the EXO Zombies the most were the traps. Now granted, I don't know what happened on the last map where they didn't give us crap for traps. Crap traps is what they gave us on the last map. But let's rewind to Carrier, where they introduced Chompy. Okay, that was awesome. All right, you got this little robot that comes out on wheels with these teeth on the front of it, these metal grinding teeth on the front of it that sucks zombies up, chews them up, and spits them out into little pieces and parts. Amazing. Also on Carrier, we had the moon pool, which shot out geysers of water that sent zombies flying to their death, crashing into the ceiling, and then flopping dead on the floor. I thought it was a hilarious trap. We can rewind further than that, go back to Burger Town, where we have the Instigator, which was an alligator that would come out of the sewer water and just eat zombies whole. That was an amazing trap, as well as the ambulance distraction trap, as well as the, I think they were sort of like Predator missiles that came from the sky. An amazing trap there as well. So I thought the traps were on point in EXO Zombies. I think that they outdid Treyarch's traps just by a hair on some of the traps. Now, granted, the Flogger is still going to be the greatest trap of all of the times, and I'm really partial to the acid trap on Mob of the Dead, but by far, I think that the traps on EXO Zombies were a little more innovative than what we had seen from Treyarch in the past. So hopefully Treyarch did take a little note from EXO Zombies and improve their traps a little bit just to make it more fun. Anyways, guys, that's my top 5 list of the things I liked in EXO Zombies. I'm very interested to hear your top 5 things that you enjoyed about EXO Zombies down in the comment section below. I'll be doing the top 5 things that I did not like about EXO Zombies next, so stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. And as always, it's been your boy Laggin24, and I will see you next time.